Shares in online retail giant Amazon have risen above the $1,000 mark for the first time. The shares touched $1,001.20 at one point in early trade before slipping back to $998. It originally listed its shares in May 1997 for just $18 each. Amazon now has a market capitalization of about $478 billion, which is more than twice that of Walmart. After starting as a bookseller, it has steadily expanded to become a much broader-based retailer. According to consultancy Slice Intelligence, Amazon now accounts for about 43% of all online sales in the U.S. Amazon is now the fourth largest U.S. company by market capitalization, behind Apple, Google owner Alphabet and Microsoft. Alphabet's Class A shares were also close to hitting four figures on Tuesday, trading at $995, meaning the company is worth $681 billion. Despite the rise in Amazon's share price, the Nasdaq index, of which Amazon is a member, was down 4.03 points at 6,206.17. The Dow Jones Industrial Average dropped 30.36 points to 21,049.92, while the wider S&P 500 index slid 2.30 points to 2,413.52 as investors picked their way through a raft of U.S. economic data. Figures from the Commerce Department showed that consumer spending posted its biggest rise for 4 months in April, climbing 0.4%. That followed an upwardly revised 0.3% increase in March. Separate data showed the Personal Consumption Expenditures (PCE) price index rose by 0.2% in April, following a 0.2% fall in March. Prices in April were up 1.7% from a year earlier, although that was down from March's figure of 1.9%. The so-called Core PCE price index, which strips out food and energy prices, and is the Federal Reserve's favored inflation measure, showed a 1.5% annual rise, compared with a 1.6% increase in March. The Fed targets a rate of 2% for the Core PCE index. Many analysts expect that the U.S. Central Bank will raise interest rates when it meets next month.